Hey, what's up, friends? Welcome back into Movement Parallels Life. Thanks for joining me for another edition of the Daily Dose. In today's episode, we're really going to key in on thoracic and shoulder mobility, hip strength and stability, and core stability. All right, we'll jump right into it today, starting in a tall kneeling position with pelvic tilts. You can keep your hands on your hips to accentuate the movement. Just about 10 reps here is great. For this movement, I've always liked the imagery of your pelvis as a bowl of water. So as you tilt your pelvis forward, imagine that you're spilling liquid in front of you, and then tucking your pelvis, you're leveling the bowl and preventing the spill. This simple movement can be a useful tool for balancing out an anterior pelvic tilt, a common postural issue that results from too much sitting and a variety of other factors. All right, that's your cue to check the screen because we're switching patterns. Stay in the tall kneeling position, and next we're performing thoracic spine rotations. Keep your pelvis level and your weight stacked over your knees. Place your hands on your chest with your shoulders drawn back. Rotate through your shoulders and turn your head to look behind you with each twist. Transition to a knee hand position, and we'll continue on with these thoracic rotations. Keeping a braced core and a long spine, place one hand behind your head and rotate open to look to the sky. Then close the movement by drawing your elbow towards your opposite knee and rounding your back. We'll perform 5 repetitions on each side, slow things down, and really find your strength at the end range. Switch sides and perform another 5 reps. Take a deep breath, relax your body, and return to a strong knee-hand position. Next, we're going into a contralateral reach. Extend one arm and then your opposite leg. Create length from your fingertips to your back heel. Keep your core braced strong, your hips level, and stay actively pressing through the ground with your support arm. We'll hold each side 2 times. I'll cue you when to switch. Switch sides. And again, switch sides. For an additional challenge, add some movement to your limbs. Wave your arm and leg side to side or draw small circles. Final switch. That's time. All right, good work. Now take 15 seconds or so to relax, breathe, and roll your shoulders. All right, let's move on. Next, lower down to the ground, set up a forearm plank, and we're going to hold for 30 seconds. Keep your elbows in so your forearms stay parallel to one another. Don't allow your head, shoulders, or hips to sag towards the ground. Keep the back of your neck long and push the ground away so that your shoulder blades stay spread across your back. Okay, now press up to a high plank position and we'll move right into 10 scapular push ups. Finish up those scapular push ups and relax for a moment. Transition into a side bridge position on your forearm. Perform 10 side bridge lifts. Start with your hips on the ground. Use your forearm and bottom leg to press upwards. As you press off the ground, simultaneously lift the top leg. Finish the lifts, but we'll stay in this side bridge position and move on to 10 side bridge leg sweeps. Set up a strong side bridge position with your hips lifted. Draw your top knee in towards your chest with your foot flexed, and then sweep the leg back, bring your hip into full extension. Once you finish up the leg sweeps, change your position and we'll repeat this combo on the other side. All right, here we go. From your side bridge position, perform 10 hip lifts. Once you finish those hip lifts, take a moment to rest and reset. Reactivate your side bridge position and get those 10 leg sweeps. Good work. All right, let's move on. Transition to a seated position. Post your hands back behind your hips with the soles of your feet flat on the ground. Perform 10 inverted hip lifts. With each rep, feel the strength through the backside of your body. Feel the stretch through your shoulders and chest. Keep your core gently braced and your neck relaxed. Coordinate your breathing with the movement. Lower your hips to the ground and then lie back. Keep the soles of your feet flat on the ground and walk your shoulder blades together. Next up, we've got a supine hip bridge march. Keep the position strong by making sure that your pelvis is level and that you're not overextending through your spine. Feel the connection and activation through your glutes and hamstrings by pressing your feet firmly into the ground and isometrically drawing your heels back towards your hips. Maintain this active effort through 20 reps of the alternating march. Lower your hips to the ground and we'll move on to alternating lateral leg reaches. Hold your arms out to the side for stability. Keep your core lightly braced as you rotate from side to side, extending your top leg outward. Keep your movement stable and controlled. We'll perform about 12 reps here. Now rock up to seated and we'll move on to rotational rocking. Keep your core and back lightly braced, but your neck and shoulders relaxed. Rock back at an angle so you create a slight rotation with every rep. You can stay with this larger rocking action or keep things tighter and more compact. Perform 4 revolutions. Rock back up to seated and we'll finish things off today with some light side bend sit hip swivels. Post your hands behind your hips, keep your chest open and neck long. Swivel your knees side to side, internally and externally rotating your hips. Perform 20 reps. All right, y'all, that's a wrap on today's Daily Dose. Thanks so much for taking time out of your day to come move with me, to do something good for your body. Remember, this is just a movement practice to supplement your workouts and your fitness, to keep your body in balance so you can keep moving well for a lifetime. If you enjoyed this one, please hit that like button, share with a friend, stay tuned. I'll be back soon with more practices. In the meantime, take care of yourself and keep on moving.